Welcome to the September edition of Hayes Headlines. I'm Tammy Wellbrock, Executive Director of the Hayes Area Chamber of Commerce.
I'm Sara Bloom with the Downtown Hayes Development Corporation.
And I'm Melissa Dixon with the Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau.
And you know, we're going to start this show off by talking about what's new, because there's a lot of new things happening. And I think it's probably best to start with the new location of where the Downtown Hayes Development Corporation
we're really
is.
excited. At the end of August, we moved locations just across the street, which we found out is actually hardest to move across the street than it is across town because we carried everything across the street. But we are officially moved into the Chestnut Building, which is located at 1200 Main Street, and we're right on the first floor. You can't miss us. But we're right across from the library. You can't miss Chestnut Building on Main Street. It's a gorgeous building. It used to be a hotel, and so people are very familiar with it. It's often referred to as the old Emprise Bank Building, but it is a beautiful space. It's much larger than where we were. We used to have our board meetings in an unfinished basement. We now have our own boardroom. And it's exciting because we're actually partnering with other nonprofits in this area as well. The Heartland Community Foundation has already moved in with us as well. And we're waiting on that third nonprofit to announce that last one that's coming in. So we're very excited for our new location. And the foot traffic has actually been incredible, which we were really surprised by. But people are walking downtown and they're not really sure where to go, and they see this big official looking building and they're walking right in, and there's the Downtown Visitor Center. So it's working out really well for us and for the community. We're still working on some signage, but no, it's a wonderful space, and we invite everybody to come down and have a cup of coffee with us.
Did you increase in space or?
Yes, a lot. So we went from a one office space that my assistant director and I were sharing with some storage in a hallway and, like I said, that unfinished basement, to our own boardroom and 2 bathrooms and our own offices. And so no, it's much bigger, lots more storage, and it's been wonderful.
Well, and I think it's fair to say, having those individual offices, you had conversations that weren't necessarily needed for other ears to always
Not
hear.
that we have anything to hide from our assistant director, but yeah, there are some times where you just want to have a door to close. But
Exactly.
yeah, no, it's been wonderful.
But I love the synergy that I think is going to take place with the collaboration of potential collaboration with these other nonprofits.
Yep, we're very excited. It's been a vision of the building owners for a long time to have that collaboration, and so they actually approached us with this opportunity, and my board voted yes, and so far it's been wonderful.
We're going to actually talk about how there are new hours in our world, but can you just share what are your hours?
Yep, we're open 8:30 to 5 Monday through Friday right now.
Okay. Yep. And so you are open over the lunch hour as well.
Yep, we sure try. There is my cell phone is posted on the door in case you do stop by and we're not there, because we do have sometimes meetings that overlap, or we have the same lunch meeting and events.
You have to record television.
Right, exactly. So yes, my cell phone is there in case somebody does miss us, but we do try to be open consistently 8:30 to 5.
Well, good for you. Well, I think we need to head this way, because we've got some new news in the Welcome Center world.
Right now, the Welcome Center is at 2700 Vine Street, and we have been there for over 10 years. But we will have some new hours because of the cities. All city offices have changed hours. But in the summer, we always have extended hours because that is our peak visitor season. We have some very special people who keep our office open late. So during the summer, we are always open till 6 p.m. and we're open 9 to 5 Saturdays, 1 to 5 on Sundays. So after Labor Day, we will go to the city's new hours, which is Monday through Thursday, 7:30 to 5:30. So if you need to do business before or after work, pick up packets, pick up brochures, any of that
your
stuff,
water bill.
Yeah, come see us. And then Friday, we're going to try to head out at 11:30. That's been hard for me, but I'm going to try really hard to get that afternoon.
And of course, the Welcome Center is the home of the Chamber. And while we're not a city entity, we get to be housed in a city building. And so because of these hour changes and just logistics and security of our employees, we are going to honor those same hours as well. So, and that's all starting the Tuesday after Labor Day.
Yep.
So, but in the chamber world, we have a lot of lunches and afternoon events, and so we'll continue to do those as planned, and shouldn't.
We'll just adjust.
Yeah, we will just adjust, and so but we're excited for this opportunity to be able to, I guess, it will add a customer service aspect, especially for all the city offices throughout the community, but also from the chamber world. But and we've got some time here to share a little bit about our events, and if I may just throw out, and this is probably not going to be in chronological order, but the chamber is excited here in the month of September, specifically Tuesday, September 25th, we are going to host our Ag Appreciation, and so that will be at the Shank building on the Ellis County Fairgrounds. Okay. And so this is our opportunity to thank the ranchers, the farmers, the industry that really does make a lot of our local economy be as impactful as it is. So there will be more information, or contact the chamber if you're interested in joining us. But you have some things coming up.
We do. We have several things coming up. So first, we want to give a shout out to Wines and Steins, which is our annual fundraiser. We do a lot of events in downtown Hays, specifically organized by DHGC, but we like to remind people that only 2 of them are actually fundraisers for our organization, Brews on the Bricks and now Wines and Steins. So that's coming up on September 7th, and that runs from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. There's a wonderful 3-hour stroll downtown, so you can go into all the businesses and drink wine and enjoy beverages or brews. And then after 9 o'clock, we have an after party that happens at the Fox Pavilion, where we give you more food and more drinks. And then we also have our silent and live auction and some other fun activities that happen at that as well. That we only sell 300 tickets to that. We will sell out very quickly. You can purchase those at downtownhays.com, or you can stop in our new location at 1200 Main. But tickets are $50 a piece, and that gets you a commemorative cup. It gets you unlimited drinks and food and lots of fun. So I encourage everybody to check out Wines and Steins on September 7th. It's a lot of fun. We have, I've been director for about 3 years now. This will be my 4th Wines and Steins, and we have sold out every Wines and Steins that I've been director. Awesome. So it will. We're hoping to continue that trend. So, and they sell out faster every year.
Sure you will. So, well, obviously we've got more here to share with all of our viewers. So please stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Seems like the world is always changing. And like the weather in Kansas, change is inevitable. Mobile technology improves the lives of everyone, not just those living in a city. Nex-Tech Wireless is right there with you, providing expanded LTE coverage for everything from phones to farm equipment. We are devoted to help Kansas work smarter and live better. Nex-Tech Wireless. Time for something different. Today, get 4 iPhones and unlimited data for less than $40 a line.
What a girl wants in her home kitchen. Ease of use, flexibility, fun, the latest kitchen design, Frigidaire Professional Real Stainless Steel for fewer finger smudges, a French door refrigerator, convection cooking, a quiet dishwasher. Have the staff at Genuine Appliance in Hays demonstrate new Frigidaire Professional appliances to find what you want. Genuine Appliance at 1224 East 27th in Hays. Everything a girl wants.
Welcome back to a special segment of Hays Headlines. My name is Melissa Dixon. I'm the Executive Director of the Hays Convention and Visitors Bureau. I have a special guest with me today, and he has 2 roles that we're going to tell you about. This is Phil Kuhn. And can you tell us about what your role is here at the press, and tell them about this nice space that we're in?
Absolutely. So we're here at the press on the patio, and this is the restaurant that I own and operate. And I also teach for North Central Kansas Technical College as well, the culinary arts program within this same building.
Okay. How would you describe the food here at the press?
Well, what we do is we do handcrafted sandwiches, so everything is fresh, in-house made from all of our meats and breads. and we carry that through the lunch menu, really. Full salad bar, soup, things like that.
And if people don't recognize this outdoor space, we're actually in a courtyard of the Hadley Center.
Correct.
And
yes.
you can enter right in off of 8th Street.
Yep, absolutely.
Those signs. Well, what is the Nex-Tech connection to the Press restaurant?
Well, actually, so Nex-Tech has the culinary school, and we have a kitchen within this building, and so they're actually on the other side of the hallway, and I teach for that culinary school, and then when they graduate, they have the opportunity to go on and they either get hired by my management company, or I put them out into their communities or Western Kansas, really.
So fantastic! What a great partnership. Well, another partnership, you and I work together on the Oktoberfest event committee, and I wanted to let our viewers know that event is coming up, and people are pretty familiar with Oktoberfest, I feel like. Yeah. They know it's coming late September. It's usually about like a family reunion or a class reunion. But can you tell us some things that are going to be different this year? Some new things.
So one of the newest things and what we're really excited about is the German market, and that's going to be. And so just to prelude to this, on Oktoberfest is on September 28th this year, and the German market will start at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it will run until about 10 o'clock in the morning. And some of the cool items that are going to be displayed there will be some dried noodles, some crafts, different baked goods, especially German baked goods from the local community that you can come down and purchase and browse. And there will actually be some edible things as well that you can buy for that day.
So if people have local church groups and they want to provide something, how do they get in touch with you to say, we want to bring our Bierox or our Coogan?
Absolutely. So what they could do is we have a website. It's called hayesoktoberfest.com. And if you go to that website, there's contact information. You can sign up right there. And it's very easy. You fill out the form and then send it in to us, and then we'll get in contact with you and get you started.
So again, people are pretty familiar with, I feel like, the grounds, Oktoberfest. It's always down in Municipal Park, down at the end of Main Street. And the market will be where?
The market will actually be to the west of the grounds. It'll actually, to be more specific, it'll be south of the Nex-Tech Big Creek building.
So right across the street from Oktoberfest grounds. Okay. So that's 7 to 10.
Correct.
And then what's going to be happening over at the grounds?
So after that, around 11 o'clock, we do the cake tapping, and then we start serving beer afterwards. The vendors will actually start selling within the park around 10 o'clock as well too. So you can come in and get an early beer rock if you so choose.
Do we know who's going to tap the keg, or is that a
spoiler? The keg is actually, by tradition, always tapped by the mayor. So our current mayor will always be partaking in that.
Great. And how long will the day last?
So it'll last until 6 o'clock that evening. And we'll have different events going on, different games. We'll have polka music, some polka bands, some great entertainment, and especially, like I said, the vendors. You'll see a lot of Fort Hays organizations and different nonprofit organizations that set up tents around the perimeter of the park, and they're selling their goods and T-shirts to kind of raise money for their local organizations. Right.
So people need to bring money.
Absolutely.
So they can get their favorite Oktoberfest shirt and try to figure out what their favorite Bierock is.
Yeah.
Well, will Nex-Tech be out there at all?
Yes, absolutely. So as of about 4 years ago, we started the drive-through, and so we'll actually be on the outside of the grounds, right on Main Street, on the west side of the street. And there's a drive-up where you could just pull your car up and tell them how many Bierox you want, green bean and dumpling soup, cookies, and go on your way.
Okay. I knew that was a thing, but I didn't realize who did it.
Yep.
That's great. So drive.
So my culinary students, they work for about 2 weeks on this project, and it's kind of a neat ordeal. So I take something that's intangible and make it tangible for them as far as making the product, selling the product, and then turn around and look at the cost and what actually went into it. So it's a great learning experience too.
That's great. Are there any sponsors we need to mention? I know there's some pretty new charging stations that are going to be out there.
Absolutely. We have a ton of sponsors.
And we couldn't list them all.
Yeah, we can't list them all. I know that a few of the newer booths, Gella's partnered with an organization, and they sell their root beer through mugs to people. The other thing is we always enjoy Defiance. We'll be serving Defiance beer through the beer garden, as long as with our normal Coors Light, Bud Light, things like that.
Fantastic. Well, everybody mark your calendars. Friday, September 28th. That's also Fort Hays State Homecoming weekend, so I imagine it will be crowded. If you know somebody that needs a hotel, tell them to hurry up and get it, or they'll be staying in your basement. But we look forward to that. Thank you for helping us figure out all the details today.
Absolutely.
And thanks for having us on this great patio.
All right.
Back to Hays Headlines. Thank you.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
Hey Nex-Tech customers, would you like a chance to win free service on your Nex-Tech bill? Well, here's your chance. On the first and third Sunday of every month, tune in to Nex-Tech Local 1 at 6 p.m. and play along with Nex-Tech Sunday Fun Day Bingo. If you miss an episode, don't worry about it. It'll replay every night at 6 p.m. Use your cards included with your Nex-Tech bill or print your own at nextech.com/bingo. Nex-Tech Sunday Fun Day Bingo is brought to you by these awesome sponsors.
Welcome back to Hays Headlines. We have a lot of exciting events to share with you that are happening in the month of September. One of those I want to chat with you about is the Professional Disc Golf Association's 34th annual Frontier Open Tournament.
Yep, 34 years.
It's a big deal.
It is, and if you didn't know, we have 2 disc golf courses in Hays. And we see those guys all the time with their, just like a golf bag. They've got the driver and the putter and all those special discs. But the tournament will be September 8th and 9th, right out at our own Frontier Park at the Flying Bison course. You can look on our website anytime for these events. Visit hays.com so you can go there and find out more information, how to sign up, how much it is. I'm sure they'd take another sponsor.
The graphics this year are amazing. I know that they get a special disc and t-shirt, and Casual Graphics in downtown Hays actually designs those every year. They look really
The poster is
cool.
awesome.
They are.
Do you know how many golfers usually come for this event?
I know it's in the hundreds.
That's
don't
what I
know,
was thinking
but I mean,
as well.
it's a lot. It's
There's
a big deal, and it's a
special
lot
group.
of prize money, and it's a big deal.
Serious.
It's serious.
So the same weekend, if you're not in the tournament, you can head over to Sternberg Museum of Natural History. They're going to be having Star Wars Day, September 8th, from 10 to 4.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal. May the force be with you.
They will have characters in costume. They will have Star Wars themed activities, interactive displays on natural history.
Last year I got to meet BB-8 and R2-D2. It was pretty amazing.
We're going.
Yeah, it's pretty
So
amazing.
We're going.
do the guests also, are they encouraged to come
Yes.
and
Absolutely. Get your costumes out.
I think you could do the bun.
My little girl, I do the buns on her.
Okay, we do the buns on my girl.
So the special event is included in admission, in a regular admission price.
Yeah, so if you're a member, you get Star Wars Day for free.
And just a reminder, I know I've told people this before, if you're a member of the Sternberg, if you have a family pass, you can go to hundreds of science museums across the country for free.
And it's so affordable. It's $65 for a family pass for the whole year. It's so
amazing.
affordable.
It's the best deal.
And of course, that's wrapping around that
best deal,
time
yeah.
frame, isn't it? September 10th is when the giant insects or
They will be rolling
exhibit,
on out,
yeah.
so it'll be a good time to say goodbye to the giant insect exhibit. And we'll see what's coming up next.
Goodness. Well, what else is happening?
This
Also,
same
yeah,
weekend,
I was
gonna say.
September 8th.
So after you're done with the museum, you've got plenty of time to head down to the Beach Schmidt Performing Arts Center because that is the Hayes Symphony grand opening concert. And that, I'm not even going to try and say his name. You'll just have to go to hayessymphony.org to find out this pianist's name because he is an Uzbekistani resident, and he has been described as the most perfectly accomplished pianist of his generation.
Oh my goodness.
He is phenomenal. He's been featured in all sorts of magazines, and I mean, he is just phenomenal. So it's a free concert.
Wonderful that our local musicians can be
that we get to play with him. Yeah, that we actually get to meet him.
And are you planning to be a part of this?
I am planning on it. It kind of depends on a couple of things because I have a couple of other things happening in my life. But I am hoping, with Wines and Signs being the day before, that would be automatically one missed rehearsal. So I'm not sure. I'm hoping to, but I'm not sure.
Understand.
But yeah, that is September 8th at 7:30. It's free. All of our concerts are free. There's also a reception afterwards with free snacks and beverages. So make sure you check that out.
Well, and you are a little busy. If you're not busy, then your family is because your son is going to be daddy in what movie or play?
He will be dad in Junie B. Jones the musical. So I don't know if you've ever heard of the Junie B. Jones books or you've seen the musical. They're wonderful. That is going to be the children's production of the Hayes Community Theater on September 15th, and he's dad. So we just keep calling him Daddy-O, and he's not very appreciative of that. But
Will they have multiple show dates like their last show?
There's only 2 shows.
Okay,
it's the kids' production, so there's 2 shows. There's one that is a private showing for just the elementary kids, second graders, I believe. And then September 15th at Celebration Community Church, I believe at 7 p.m. is the only time that you can actually see the production.
Okay.
Yep.
But earlier in the day, we've got earlier in the day we've got a brand new event.
Yes, earlier in the day we have another brand new event. Again, a little busy. Tailgate on the Bricks is happening September 15th to coincide with a Fort Hayes football game and the Fort Hayes Family Day. And this is going to be going from about 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. because we want to make sure that you have plenty of time to enjoy our tailgate and shop a little bit and then get to the next tailgate at Lewis Field. So from 10 to 4, a lot of downtown businesses will be opening their doors. They're going to have special tailgate food for you to enjoy while you shop. Lots of discounts. They're going to be handing out coupons and things like that to welcome those Tiger families to our great community.
And we should probably do a shout out for those people wanting to tailgate. They need to contact the Fort Hayes State Athletic Department to reserve their spot.
To reserve their spot at Lewis Field, yes.
And it absolutely turns into a destination day when you add in, we're also having a car show that day. So Thunder on the Plains, if you need more information on that, thunderontheplainsks.com. Registration for your vehicle is only $25 if you've got a cool car. If you've got a couple cool cars, they have a multi-car discount for you. And they're going to be giving away over $1,000 in cash prizes that weekend. So 8 to 5 at Frontier Park.
And I know this is a little backwards because let's go back the day before on September 14th, but we need to give a shout out of congratulations to Dr. Tisa Mason. That is the date of her inauguration as the president of Fort Hayes State University. And that festivity will start at 10 a.m. And my understanding, and please tell me if I'm wrong, but certainly the public is invited to attend, and more details certainly on the Fort Hayes website. But if they wanted to participate in the actual inauguration or to attend,
there's plenty of room in Gross Coliseum if you want to attend. Absolutely.
And certainly the president's office can share more details because the inauguration ceremony is just one of the several celebrations I believe they have planned for that.
Yeah, there's church services and family activities. They did
a picnic for the students and lots of fun stuff. All that information I believe is on the Fort Hayes State website.
So that's just exciting to welcome her to that. So I know we've got a lot more. Certainly we're running out of time to share everything, but this is the month for homecomings, and certainly we have the TMP homecoming parade festivities. That is coming up on September the 21st. We have, then follow is Oktoberfest and Fort Hayes homecoming. That's taking place September 28th is the
Oktoberfest, and the 29th is homecoming parade. Yep.
Correct. And then, of course, Hayes High is later into October. So
it's another busy month full of fun stuff.
So I think we need to give our websites one more time.
You can always check our calendar at visithayes.com.
And of course, they have all the events for the community at large. Chamber-specific events will be at discoverhays.com.
And downtown specific events are always at downtownhays.com. Or I know all of us are big on social media too, at Downtown Hays, Facebook, social media, Twitter, you name it. All the social media sites is just out Downtown Hays.
Ditto.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you for being a part of our show today, and we wish you a happy and safe and prosperous month ahead.